Epictetus and taking control of your life. The key to freedom. Why we need to talk about control. Do you ever feel like everything around you is spinning out of control? Maybe it was an argument you didn't see coming or an unexpected setback at work. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher from antiquity, taught us that while we can't always avoid chaos, we can learn to respond to it differently. In this audiobook, we'll explore how Epictetus's wisdom can help us achieve inner freedom by focusing on what we can control and learning to let go of what we cannot. Who was Epictetus? A brief overview. Born into slavery, Epictetus rose to become one of the most influential philosophers of his time, inspiring generations to come. For him, freedom was not a matter of external circumstances, but an internal mindset. His philosophy can be summarized in one central idea. It is not things themselves that disturb us, but our opinions about them. Epictetus emphasized that true human power lies in the ability to control our thoughts and reactions. This insight places him among the great minds of Stoic philosophy, leaving a legacy that continues to guide people seeking inner peace and wisdom today. What can we control, and what can't we? One of Epictetus's most important lessons is the clear distinction between what we can control and what lies outside our power. Within our control are our thoughts, decisions, values, and actions, everything that stems directly from our inner selves. Outside our control are things like the weather, other people's opinions, the past, or the course of events in the world. A practical example illustrates this. Imagine you're stuck in traffic and running late for an important meeting. The traffic is beyond your control. You can't change it. But how you respond to the situation is entirely up to you. If you choose frustration and anger, you only harm yourself without altering the circumstances. Epictetus would advise choosing calmness, as this mindset allows you to think clearly and perhaps find alternative solutions, like preparing for the meeting over the phone or focusing on what you can influence afterward. In this way, you maintain your inner peace, even in stressful moments. How to change our reactions. Epictetus' key to freedom. The ability to respond calmly to challenges is a skill that requires time and practice. Epictetus emphasized that we should consciously and gradually train ourselves to master our inner reactions in order to achieve true freedom. The first step is self-reflection. Take regular moments to question your reactions. Why did a particular situation stress you out? Is it because of the external event or your interpretation of it? Next comes acceptance. Practice accepting what cannot be changed. In difficult moments, ask yourself, can I control this situation? If the answer is no, it becomes easier to let go of resistance and accept reality. Finally, there's focus. Direct your energy and attention toward the things you can influence, whether it's your behavior, your thoughts, or the next steps you choose to take. Epictetus summed up this approach perfectly. Remember, you are the master of your inner attitudes. This principle leads us to inner freedom, which remains untouched by external circumstances. Which reaction do you want to manage more consciously in the future? Share it in the comments. Let's learn from each other. The big picture. Inner freedom as a life goal. Epictetus believed that inner freedom is the highest and most valuable form of freedom a person can achieve. For him, it didn't mean a life free of difficulties or challenges. Instead, It was about developing an attitude where external circumstances no longer have power over our inner well-being. It is the ability to remain unaffected by what happens around us, to not let external influences, opinions, or situations disturb our inner peace. A practical example illustrates this. Imagine someone being criticized, whether for their work, appearance, or decisions. While many people might take such criticism personally or feel hurt by it, someone who has achieved inner freedom remains calm. Why? Because they've realized that others' opinions do not define their worth. This composure allows them to view criticism objectively, take useful insights from it, or simply let it go if it's unwarranted. Epictetus taught that inner freedom doesn't mean being emotionless. Rather, it's about consciously managing your emotions and thoughts, rather than being controlled by them. Those who achieve this freedom experience a life filled with greater calm, satisfaction, and self-determination, a state many consider the ultimate life goal. Start your journey to greater serenity today. These were the teachings of Epictetus on taking control of your life, summarized in a nutshell. By applying these principles, you too can achieve greater inner freedom and tranquility. What's your take on his philosophy? Did it inspire you? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you're curious about more audiobooks like this, subscribe to our channel. You'll be the first to know when new audiobooks are released, and your support helps ensure that many more can follow. Here's a sneak peek. We have more fascinating audiobooks planned on other philosophies, including the next one on Nietzsche and his concept of the Übermensch. Here's the link. Until next time, stay calm and focused.